What up, Sagittarius? So, Sagittarius, I talked for 40 minutes. 40 minutes. Hit save, and it said video unable to save. Fuck my life. I was like, what the hell? Why? There's nothing else on here. I made sure. So I don't know what I missed. Maybe I wasn't supposed to give the message. Maybe something in the message was not right. That's the way I always look at it. So I'm like, okay, we got to go ahead and do it over. We just have to. To recap, definitely saw spirit communication from a female. Some of you may be having a female that's coming to you in your dreams. This could be an ancestor, this could be a spirit guide, but I feel like somebody is giving you ideas. They're coming and they're talking to you, they're making a spirit connection. For some of you, this is your mediumship opening up where you may be seeing more things. You may be hearing things, connecting to people around you that maybe have transitioned on, but they could be coming and visiting you and talking to you. So for some of you, it definitely does show that you're in the midst of a spiritual growth, and it could be really opening up your third eye and opening up your mediumship abilities. Now, for some of you, I do see you're going to be a little bit afraid with this, but you definitely can talk to spirit and say, look, if you're not ready for it, tell them I'm not ready for it right now. I don't want to do it. I don't want the responsibility. And then I'm going to float on down the street and find another medium who's ready to handle that. For some of you, I feel like you may need to assert yourself, especially if it's something that you know you don't want to do and it's waking you up or they're keeping you up at night, and say, look, I don't want this. Let's close this off. Now, for some of you, I feel like if this is not a spirit communication, some of you are having issues with mother figures in your life. This could be for good or for bad, but in the physical, it's showing that something still needs to be worked out with a relationship. So for some of you, male or female, you may need to go ahead and have a talk. There may be something that needs to be addressed within your relationship with your mother or your mother figure, whether this is a grandmother or aunt or whoever, however you look at them, could definitely be a mother figure. It is showing that there's a move that is happening for you guys. For some of you, you could be moving out of a dorm, moving into your own apartment. Some of you could be moving out of a roommate situation, moving into your own apartment or house. For some reason, I feel there's a need to be independent, wanting your own space. Some of you definitely are going to be starting some type of creative business where you're recognized. You could be traveling with it, whether this is art or selling things. I feel like you're going to be going places. This is, my daughter's a makeup artist. This could be doing makeup, tattoos, but it is showing that there's something that opens up for you in a business sense, that you're traveling and you're going from city to city or state to state, but you're making money. And for some of you, this is going overseas. This could be global business. Fool is saying taking a leap of faith. And for some of you, you are 100% following your dreams. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, Sagittarius, Sagittarius. Let me go ahead and push this down so we can get the shuffling. Sagittarius. Look at that. I'm putting the Aquarius song on the Sagittarius. Guys, some of you, I definitely feel like you have some type of conflict that's going to be coming in with people around you. And it could be about money. Could be arguments about money coming in. Maybe you are wanting more money. You feel like you need to be paid more money. Or you feel like maybe somebody is not giving you enough money. So I feel like there's going to be a talk about that. And try to make it a talk, Sagittarius. Try not to make it an argument. Let's see. So we have Judgment. We have the Chariot. I'm trying to get the glare off the cards to see how we can do it. We have 2 of Blades. We have 7 of Coins. We have the Queen of Coins. We have the Queen of Wands. We have the Page of Cups. We have Ace of Cups. We have the World. We have Page of Wands. Let's see. The Hierophant. He came out last time. Ace of Coins. The Hangman. Let's see. And 10 of Coins. And let's see what the Angel Tarot is saying. For some of you too, I forgot to mention, the Devil card came up twice in the last reading. I feel like for some of you, you could be dating, or you may be about to date somebody who has some type of issue with either addiction or they're very possessive and dominant. I kept getting abuse with this person. So for some of you, if you're in this energy, you might want to be careful, because if it's just verbal abuse, I feel like this person is capable of physical abuse. For those who are just meeting somebody and they're a little bit too aggressive with you, let's go out on a date, let's spend time together, why you don't call me? I feel like this person is trying to control you. They're being very, very possessive. There's some low self-esteem issues with them, and the way that they control people is by being overbearing and manipulating. So be really careful if you come across somebody with that energy, you guys. For some of you, it's a general read. This may be your energy, but I did see in the Toshia Tarot, for some of you, if you're too possessive or too aggressive with somebody, they're going to end the relationship. If this is them doing this to you, you're going to walk away from the relationship at some point. I get somebody just gets tired of being abused. They don't like the energy anymore. Sagittarius, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, Sagittarius. Definitely feel like there's some conflict that could be coming in, and it could be coming in with that person. So 7 of Cups. I think we got 7 of Cups twice. Page of Cups, 4 of Swords, 5 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles twice, Knight of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, Page of Swords, the Ego. Some of you may feel like you don't have enough money, or there are arguments about money. The Moon, and let's see, Knight of Cups. All right, let's get into it. All right, where are we at? 6 minutes in, so we should be good. If this thing don't save this time, that's it. I'm going to eat pizza. I'm like, fuck it. We'll do it again tomorrow. So let's talk about this 10 of Pentacles twice. I feel for some of you, if you are starting something, and you could be connecting with a Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo person who has their own business. They could be giving you business advice. You could be talking to somebody about all these ideas that you have. For this card, this is a woman with her children. So some of you might be even thinking about starting a family business or connecting with people within your family or your friend network, and starting something that could be very creative, whether this is you creating artwork, creating something with your hands. The 7 of Cups kept coming in the other spread, and I think we have it in this one. In this particular deck, the 7 of Cups is somebody who's painting, or she's a tattoo artist, and she's using her talents to make money. So for some of you, I feel like you may be going into a very creative phase. You're using your skill set to bring in money. And for some of you, you're going to open up your own business. I feel like it's putting you in the limelight. For some of you, you're ready. This fire energy is pushing you out. There are some fears about money, though. Some of you are worried about having enough. So some of you could be struggling financially or looking at your finances. There could be arguments about money. Maybe you want to open a business or start a business, but you have people around you that are complaining about investing, or you could be married to somebody that they don't see the vision, is what I get. You could be dealing with people who don't see the vision. You may be excited. They may be looking at you like you're impulsive. You're pushing too hard. You're wanting to start this, but I think it's because you see this 10 of Pentacles. You know that you can start something that actually can bring in some type of money and provide stability for your family. So I feel for some of you, you are going to go ahead and start something. You may have some conflict with people around you. They may not believe in your vision. There could be a little bit of procrastination with that. And it's because of having to defend what you want to do. For some of you, whether this is a new job or a new endeavor, some of you have this thing. It's like, I want to do this. I know I can do it, but I'm getting a lot of conflict around you. This could be naysayers. You know what? You can't do this. You need to stick with what you know. But for some of you, I feel like you either have this skill set or you're going to school. You're learning something new. Some of you could be in college, and maybe you're marketing, a business marketing major, a promotions major. And some of you may be putting yourself in a situation where you're using your education to open up a business or start something. And I feel for some of you, it could be too because you're feeling like you need to pull more money in. For some people, I feel like the issue could be student loans. It's like, I want to start something, but maybe I have student loans that need to be paid. For some of you, if you're waiting to go back to school, this is a loan or some type of extra money coming in. But for some of you, I definitely feel like you could be having some type of pressure, worries about money. could be stressing you out. And for some of you, you could want to start something or open something up new that could be a family thing. You're excited about it. You have all these great ideas, Sagittarius, and you know that you can make it work. And it's showing that you're a workaholic. You're ready to make it work. And then the Ten of Pentacles is showing that you feel like you could really be successful and make money. But for some of you, you literally may have a debt that's holding you back. Something that you need to pay off before you can move forward with this. And I do see some obstacles with that. Some of you, if this is not you having debt, it's that you want to start something up, but financially, maybe you want the cash. You don't have it. You could be talking to other people about this. And for some reason, they don't want any part of this. So you could be dealing with somebody that's like, no, 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 no. Nah. I don't want to get involved with it. For some of you, you could be dealing with somebody that is either telling you, we already got bills. You see that bill is on the table. Don't you realize that we already got issues? Some of you may be looking at your own bills and saying, I want to start this, but I don't know if I have the finances. I get that there's a lot of anxiety or stress about money this month, Sagittarius. For some of you, you could be going back to school and you're getting financial aid. Maybe you're worried about how that's going to affect you in the long term, especially if you want to start something up. Some of you might already be in a hole and you owe money and you're trying to figure out, how do I solve this problem? Because I got a lot going on. Some of you don't want to see the problem. And that could be what conversations with the conflict is. Maybe somebody that is a friend or doing something with you is going, you ain't got no money. You can't do this. You don't have money to start this up. So some of you literally could be having a conversation with somebody where they're like, I don't know about this. I really don't know about this. But for some of you, I feel like this is your dream. You feel like it's on hold though. And you're defending why you want to do something, whether this is you wanting to go back to school. Somebody could be like, we don't have the money. Some of you may be wanting to start a business and somebody's like, we don't have the money. I definitely feel like there's this impulsive nature where it's like, okay, I want to go ahead and branch myself out, put myself out there. And you're defending this. You feel like people are holding you back. For some of you, if you don't feel like this is people holding you back, you feel like your finances are holding you back. With Ten of Pentacles coming out twice, though, this is showing that there's success coming in. There's money, and it could be coming off of something that you are skilled at. You could have something that you know how to do, that you have the potential to make money. We have Ace of Pentacles. This is being offered a job. For some of you, maybe you're graduating and you have an offer that's coming in. For some of you, I feel like you're creating a job for yourself. You want to start something on your own. This is showing handmade crafts. For some of you, this may be something that starts in your home and you expand. I feel like this earth sign is an energy for you. I feel like this is somebody who's a workaholic, who has ideas, who wants to do something. They're highly ambitious, but maybe they're a little bit stuck on how to get there. And it's because people around them, they may not be feeling supported by the people around them. With this Queen of Wands energy, you feel on top of the world. You feel like you can handle it. This is somebody that's putting themselves out there, and look how they love it. The attention is on them, fireworks around them. So a lot of you could be seeing yourself as this person. Like, I can do this, I can accomplish this, but you may be feeling like there's some judgment coming around you. People could be looking at you and going, what the fuck is wrong with this person? What is wrong with them? They got bills. They got stuff that they have to deal with. For some of you, maybe you don't want to see this hold you back. You may have to disconnect with some people in your life that they're not sharing your vision. Not to say don't listen, but when it gets to the point where it gets really, really negative, I think a lot of you don't want to hear it. It becomes very frustrating for you, and I see arguments. And it keeps coming back to money. And feeling like you're stuck or feeling in a situation that's not moving because of finances. Five of Swords, you could feel like some people are attacking you because of what you want to do or what you're trying to do. I feel for some of you, if you have been sharing your dreams with people, some of you may, with the moon card, kind of start keeping some things to yourself. If you're looking for a job, you might not be telling people this because you don't want to hear that you're not qualified or it's not going to be feasible for you. If you're trying to start a business, I feel some of you are not going to talk about it. And it may be because you don't want to hear it. You don't want to be shut down. You don't want to. This is frustration with this hangman. It's like I'm already frustrated. So some of you could be dealing with an energy where it's like, I'm not going to share things with people. I'm going to keep this under wraps until I know what I'm trying to do. With the Knight of Pentacles, to me, this is almost like I can show you better than I can tell you. This is somebody getting their focus on. Could be focusing more on their skill set. Whether this is going back to school or practicing more of what they do. If you're a tarot reader, maybe you're doing more readings. If you're an artist, you're doing more pictures, more paintings. If you are creating things, you're doing more things because you're pushing yourself out there. You're focused on whatever this creation is. And for some of you, if this is a new job, you're focused on this, opening this up. Some of you could be workaholics. You could be putting a lot of energy into what you're doing. Some of you could even be praying, using candle magic, using some type of esoteric magic or something that boosts. This is a spiritual person. So this could be somebody literally going to church and praying about making something happen. They could be manifesting. Could be going to their ancestors or their spirits manifesting this 10 of Pentacles. I do see procrastination on it. Some of you, if you got a lot of things that you're trying to do, prioritize. Focus on what you need to do today and do it. Because I do see that you can make this 10 of Pentacles, but if you don't get your head in the game, if you don't get your focus on, you might get stuck. You need this focus to make whatever you're trying to make come true, whether it is to create your own product or whether it is a new job that you're trying to bring in. You need to be focused on it because it's showing that you are going to be bringing some things in. And some of you might be powerful manifestors. I feel like, too, that there's travel that's coming in for you guys. This could have to do with work for a lot of you. I feel like you may have opportunities where you're going to be going and seeing different cities, different states. Some of you may be traveling overseas. But I definitely feel like this may be connected to your 10 of Swords. To your 10 of Swords. To your 10 of Pentacles. Lord, no, we don't want no 10 of Swords in this reading at all. It's not there. We don't even need to call it in. But for some of you, you may be making your money through traveling. You could be a flight attendant. You could be a well-known artist, a singer, entertainer, a corporate person that travels. And there's recognition that comes out of this for you. You're being seen. This person is commanding an audience. Fireworks are going up. People are impressed. That's why this person is making money. So for some of you, you may literally be in a position where there's a lot of success that's coming your way. And it's because of your hard work and your determination. And there are doors that are open, not just where you're at now, but in other places. So there's travel. Some of you may even be connecting with a new love on your travels. You may meet somebody at an event. This could even be at a fair. We got an art show. We got a little girl with some art, some paintings, some pictures. We have some type of event. So some of you may be meeting somebody in a group of people at a concert. Keep your eyes open. I feel like this is in the course of your travels. You could be connecting. Maybe you're you're a musician and you're going out and you're singing, you're performing and you meet somebody. You're an artist. You're presenting your artwork and you meet somebody. You're some type of athlete or some person that, competes. And you have the ability to meet somebody. And it starts off with a simple gesture. And then I feel like there's more messages that start to come in with this person. Some of you, there could even be an age difference with this person. You may get somebody that is very playful. Very playful. I'm definitely getting young. And for some of you, Spirit is saying 15. So I know that they're not 15. They could be 15 years younger than you. Lord, no. Tell me none of y'all are dating 15-year-olds. Don't you comment in that thing either. But for some of you, I feel like this person, their energy is playful. If they are an older person, they have playful energy. If they're young, I feel like they could be mature for their age, but they're not. They're not uptight. They're loose. They're fun. This could be what you need. This is bringing something into your life that makes you feel good. Some of you you're moving away from this energy of there's a problem, I don't want to see it. I'm stuck, I don't know what to do. Because I do feel like you are moving, your energy is moving you out of that. Some of you are worried about being judged by other people for maybe, your flamboyancy. I don't know. Maybe you feel like I'm a little bit too much, I'm a little bit too out there. People could be telling you this. I do get, Sagittarius, that you have some people that literally are not sharing your dream. They may not believe in your gift or your talent, and that's on them. Let them sleep on you, because it's showing at the end of the day, this 10 of coins is coming to you. We got two from two different decks. 10 of coins is coming to you. Some of you have something that is going to be opening up, and you're going to be seen for your gift or your talent at a new job or starting something that is for you. So if you're having money problems right now, you're not going to always have money problems. And I think you already know that. A lot of y'all are very ambitious. You're opening up things that are going to open up doors. Some of you are going back to school to get your education. You may be expanding on your education. You might be going for your master's or your doctorate. Whatever it is showing that you're going to make money off of your skill set that's coming in, Sagittarius. Some of you, it's going to really be with your creative juices, your artistic flair. Some of you might be going into design or something that has some type of artistic connection to it, or either something that you're just really passionate about, something that you create. When you look at this person, they look like they're just happy. They're doing what they want to do. And this is Queen of Wands. This is your energy. Somebody is connecting with people of different races, different cultures, learning new things. These women are all putting together something. A blanket. But this could be you working with a group of people to accomplish something. This could be a team that you get on. Maybe this comes in with this new job. Maybe you go into a company and you're working with this company, but there's recognition. You stand out. So if you are within a team or working on a project, there could be a situation where you start to kind of edge away from the group and you're the focal point. People don't see you within this group anymore. They see you. So for some of you, that could be what's bringing in this 10 of Pentacles. Being seen for your talent, your talent. Some of you have prayed for this. You've asked Spirit for guidance. There's new love coming in for sure. And I feel like this could be in a workplace or at an event, art show, athletic event, traveling on a trip. But I do feel like there's a connection with somebody that is coming in, and it could be a shared passion or a shared interest with this person. They could do what you do or work in your industry, and there's a connection. Sagittarius, Sagittarius, Sagittarius Spirit. I want to clarify real quick before I pull tough shit. Because I definitely feel like changes are coming in big time for you guys. And I feel like some of you right now could be worried about money. Some of you are worried about debt. You want to start something up. You want to start a business. You want to open something up, but you're worried about the money coming in. And it's showing it won't always be that way. Because I feel like some of you are going to get a helping hand. This could be somebody older than you. Air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, could even be water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But this could be somebody that you connect with. Uh-oh, what shot out? Let me see what that card is. 10 of Cups, stability. So some of you are finding your stability, but with that 10 of Pentacles, I felt like it. All right, let's see. 10 of Diamonds, travel. Some of you, I definitely feel like are, and it's showing options. So some of you may be contracting out. Maybe you have a job or something that you get to go to that you're able to, like my sister's a flight attendant. She can choose what flight she wants to work. So some of you could be in the travel industry. Some of you could be working for yourself as a freelancer and picking and choosing what you want to deal with. For some of you, it definitely is showing that there is a connection in a love relationship. And it's possible that some of y'all have come out of a bad relationship first, because we got 3 of spades. And I feel like you could have been with somebody that was abusive. And it's showing that you're moving from this 3 of spades to a 2 of heart, 2 of cups, to a soulmate connection, or somebody that you feel like they get you. It is showing arguments about money. So some of you, you're going to have some people that are not going to understand your vision. You may be arguing with people telling them you need to save money. You could be arguing with a job and saying, I need more money. But I do see with the 10 of clubs. Oh, Lord. I was like, why freeze? With the 10, what is going on with this computer? I think Spirit, it must be at a certain point. Spirit is like, take a break, take a rest or whatever. With the 10 of clubs, there's business success coming in for you guys. But there's a lot of jealousy that comes with that from people around you. I do see some financial help coming in. If you are having a hard time, you're going to have somebody that offers to loan you some money. Somebody offers to help you out. Some of you got to be really careful that you may end up losing a job, but it's showing that there's another job that's coming in really quick behind it. But I feel like there's something that happens suddenly that could be a tower moment for you, and then you have to borrow money from somebody. But it is showing with the 6 of clubs, there is financial help that's coming in, and it could be from somebody from your past. Don't let it be that abuser person, because I'm dealing with somebody from the past with an illness, and I feel like it's mental illness, especially if you dealt with somebody that was verbally, mentally, or physically abusive, showing relationship problems with that person, but meeting somebody new who's completely opposite. If you have somebody, Sagittarius, that's trying to dominate you, walk away. Walk away. You're not meant to be with that person. Nothing good is coming out of that relationship. Some of you may want to walk away, but maybe you borrowed money from this person and you don't feel like you can cut ties with that. But be careful. Be careful, because in the other readings, person showed as a devil. Could be with addictions, gambling, but I feel abusive personality. Tough shit tarot, Spirit, for Sagittarius. Tough shit tarot. Are these numbers still going good? I was like, is this thing still recorded? I think this is probably my last one, Sagittarius. I don't know if this laptop thing gets heated or what. It shouldn't. Sagittarius. What messages do they need to see or hear? All right, let's see. Okay. Current love interest is showing attachment or affection in an unhealthy way. If you aren't careful, you may drive them away. This could be you being too possessive with somebody or being abusive to them, or this could be somebody being abusive to you. Like I said in the beginning, some of you may have somebody that is just a little bit too controlling, and it's going to push you away. If this is your energy, you may end up pushing somebody away because you're either too controlling or too possessive. Some of you may be getting caught up in some type of gossip, and that could be where the conflict is going on. I feel like people are not connecting, and it's because of fear and jealousy. But the tough shit is saying maybe you need to look at your own accountability for this. Are you feeding into these people's fears and jealousies? Are you fearful and jealous, and that's why there's conflict going on? This is gossip. Somebody could be telling you you can't do this, and they're working in on your fears. Like we saw in the reading, somebody could be like, you can't be a singer, you can't be an actor, you can't do this. And some of you may be trying to justify. This could be your energy doing this to somebody too, but it's showing that there's some conflict. I'm going to pull one more. Okay, you've been caught in a cycle of victimization and self-blame. You need to accept, forgive your mistakes in order to feel a sense of freedom you've been longing for. Some of y'all are in a very abusive relationship, whether this is a friendship or a romantic relationship. There are too many cards that keep coming out with this. There's arguments. Somebody is putting you down. Somebody's not lifting you up. Whether this is a family member or a former lover or a friend or even somebody you're with now, it literally is showing that they're making you a victim. They're making you very unsure about yourself and what you're doing, and they're trying to keep you from shining. They're trying to keep you from doing this because maybe they know that if you get this 10 of Pentacles and you get this recognition, you're going to walk away from them. You won't need them anymore. And somebody's trying to keep you stuck with them. They don't want to let you grow. They don't want to see you travel. They don't want to see you make good money. So Sagittarius, some of y'all need to kind of clean your circle. If this is in your friend circle or this is romantic, it's not the good energy. It's not the good energy. They don't want anything good for you. They want to keep you stuck. They don't want you to realize your potential. And you do have great potential. You got talents. You got money that are coming from your talents. You're putting in the hard work. You deserve it. Don't let somebody steal that from you, okay? Don't let them. This reading kind of irritates me. But y'all are stronger. And you're intelligent. And you have a dream. And you have the talent to do it. Do it. Anybody that's trying to stop you, you need to let them move them out the way, all right? All right, you guys. Love you. Please save.